Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham Daily News and Update show for September 3rd, Monday. Yes, it is a Monday show, and I put the thumbnail up, and news changes so fast with this club, which is ironic because we had Ashley on yesterday. He said, "You guys do a show every day?" I was like, "Yes, we do." He's like, "Is there that much news?" Of course there is. There's that much news, and this club is moving fast. There's a lot happening. As you can see on the thumbnail, it says "Earn Your Spot," and I was going to dive into Parkinson about competition for places, and then 2 minutes ago, it dropped that Wrexham AFC and Sheffield United have been fined by the FA, the Football Association. So we're going to get into that. We'll get into that. We'll talk about the transfers, talk about the competing for spots, talk about what's going to happen this week, how we're going to move forward, and just have a quick conversation in the news and update show. So thanks for coming in. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We are on our way to, I'm saying it every time, 10,000 now. On our way to 10,000. Become a Local Pundit member. Helps the show out, and get your Local Pundit hats, because we got another batch dropping, and we got green ones coming too. So that should be fun. All right, Nikki's in the house. How you doing, Nick? Good to see you. And Drew's in the house as well. Marie's in there. And damn you, Nick. On the phone with my pharmacist. There you go. Well, okay. Thanks for sharing, John. It's been a busy morning for me, myself. I would have done a show earlier. Had to bring Banks to the vet. He's getting looked at. He's still there. Hopefully we'll sort out his IBD issues. So pray for Banks. We love him. We miss him. He's not supporting us over here today, but he's in our hearts for sure. Howdy y'all. Says there we go. I'm Ron Burgundy. There you go. All right, quickly before we get into the stuff we wanted to talk about. There was an article that just dropped today, just dropped 10 minutes ago. As you can see, a different thumbnail there. It says Wrexham AFC and Sheffield United have been fined by the FA. So haven't read the article, as we do. You know how we do here. Like to be fresh and get into it. Okay. So by the way, thanks for watching the show yesterday with Ashley from Up the Poshcast. That was a great insight, great conversation, and I really enjoyed it. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it yesterday. We're not always going to agree on everything, which is great. That's why everyone has an opinion, and it's a fair opinion. I thought we had a fantastic conversation. So go check that out for sure. Okay, back to the article. Wrexham and Sheffield United punished by following a mass melee. I don't remember a mass melee. I think that's an overwrite. But here we go. Wrexham and Sheffield have been fined by the FA following a mass confrontation during last month's Carabao Cup first tie. Both clubs were charged by failing to control their players following the incident towards the end of the game at Bramall Lane on Tuesday, August 13th. Opposing players were involved in a mass melee after United midfielder Saidi Peck appeared to prevent Wrexham's Jack Marriott from retrieving the ball from the net after Sebastian Revan's stoppage time consolation goal. For the visitors, both clubs admitted they failed to ensure that the players did not believe in an improper and or proactive way around the 94th minute. I have to rewatch this again. In a statement, the FA said the Blades have been fined $8,500, while Wrexham were charged $2,500 for the incident. Okay, so they made 10 grand. Oh, Jesus H. They made 10 grand. According to the FA, United received a higher fine due to higher number of of Sheffield players involved as SUFC's poor previous disciplinary record, both short and long term. Okay, there you go. Slap on the wrist on a slap on the wrist. It said the Blades won the first round 4 times, blah, blah, blah. So there you go. $2,500, slap on the wrist. We got the better end of the deal, I guess. Absolute bullshit. And I think this is just an attack, a stupid one. So what are you going to do? $2,500. I'll pay the $2,500 myself because we're defending our player. So there you go. We went after the ball, tried to keep going. It's a bullshit fine. Luckily, it's not bigger than $2,500. Yeah, money is money, and you never want to see that go through. And you never want people to fight or anything like that. So, there you go. That's the fine. So awesome. What do we think about that fine? Kim says a slap on the wrist for something that was more than a yawn than melee. It was such handbags. It was unbelievable. Crazy, not that bad for a melee. I mean, I know what a melee looks like. I think we all know what a melee looks like. I don't think that was a melee. I think that was just pushing and shoving, a little bit of shirt tugging. Come on now. So that's a little bit of an overstretch right there. And Richard Williams with the following mass melee. I don't know about that one, man. We got to talk to Richard about that. Oh, well, there you go. Hi, Neil. How are you? Good to see you. And I saw what's going on here. Drew says, Did you get the short sleeve shirts? No, we'll talk about that in a second. Can't wait to throw the hat on today. Yes, Drew's getting his hat today. Awesome. In the mail. I got him out quick. You got the hat? I get it to you right away. We got it to you right away. So hope you enjoy it. Behind bars says twas nothing. It was twas nothing. It was a twinkle in my ear. That's all it was. All right, to the show I wanted to talk about. Moving on as we go. Had a great win on the weekend, 2-0. Again, over the Posh, which is great. Puts us in second. Doesn't mean anything right now. Pocket those away. Let's keep going. But this is what I'm going to talk about. Obviously, the transfer window closed. I think it was a 9.5 out of 10. If we get the Josh Adams kid from Man City, who is on a free, I think we could still do that. It's great. So we had 3 strikers go out, and we had Mo Fall come in. Spectacular up front. Middle of the park is great. In the back, we really secured some of our players, but mainly Parkinson. I saw this here. So 5 strikers are competing for the starting place at Wrexham. I thought this was great, and I like what was going on. Welsh Techie's in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Hope you are well. We'll talk about the long sleeves in a minute. But I thought this was great coming from Parkinson. Earn your spot. Earn your spot. Jack Marriott has played well. And earn your spot. So here we go. He's got the shirt now. Parkinson is pleased with the attacking options at his disposal, and says the battle is on to displace Jack Marriott and Ollie Palmer. Think about that, folks. Mo Fall joined Wrexham on transfer deadline day, and with the 3 frontmen, Sam Dalby, Jake Bickerstaff, and Billy Waters going out on loan, it leaves the Reds both with 5 strikers. So I thought, to be honest, the hardest one to get out would have been Dalby. But I think he goes on to say in here something about Dalby. Let's check it out. Marriott and Palmer have started with the opening League One game season with absence of Paul Mullen, who's come back, who looked fairly, I wouldn't say sharp, but he looked electric. He missed a couple of goals. Listen, I know we talked yesterday that Ashley was like, he should have put that away. That was tough. The cross from, I think it was Barney that put the cross in. That was very tough. Give him 2 weeks. He's putting that away. Says, with Stephen Flesher also competing for the starting berth, Parkinson says Marriott and Palmer have got their spot in the sides on merit. That's awesome. Quote, Mulls isn't quite ready yet, says Reds boss. So I don't think he's going to be starting for another few weeks, if that's possible. But let's see what he says here. He's getting up there, and that's the best he's felt when he came on. I thought he was so sharp, says Parkinson. But Jack has done well. Jack and Ollie have got the shirts at the moment, and the other players have got to wrestle them away from them. I love it. That's what I want. That's great competition. Hey, you might be the star, but JM's in here. Ollie's in here playing really well. All right, come and get it. Here it is. Prove that you want me to sit these guys down. And to be fair, Jack Marriott and Ollie Palmer have played impressively well. You have to hand it to, and this is exactly what I wanted going into. You have to give it to Ollie Palmer, who I've given stick before. He has done his job up front, and he's played well. Jack Marriott scoring a couple goals. Awesome. Johnny on the spot, speed, pressing, everything. It is great. This is what we want. I'm really impressed with it. Marriott has bagged his 2nd goal of the season against former club Peterborough, finding the net following a brilliant move. It was a great one-touch move, but as well as scoring, Parkinson felt the 29-year-old and Palmer deserved a lot of credit for their work rate at London Road. It was a real quality goal by Jack, added Parkinson, who saw Wrexham make it 10 points from a possible 12. Unbelievable August, by the way. Unbelievable August after beating the Posh and moved up to 2nd in the table. Great movement from Jack and a great finish. Yes, it was a deflected goal, but hey, if you don't shoot, you don't score. That's on them. They went down the ground over the keeper. Thank you very much. Could happen to us next week. You never know. I keep saying, this is a quote from Parkinson, to the front 2, that what we are pleased with at the moment is their work rate for the team and the key moments come back on that. Key moments coming back on that? I don't know what that means. Yeah, that's why our winning games at the start of the season. He's right. So I love this. Remember last week when they talked about Mullen coming back and he brought out Jack Marriott? Another one right here saying, hey, it's not easy to get in this side. People are competing for this. So fan-frickin-tastic. And long may it continue. Get to the chat a little bit here, and we'll get back to the news and updates here. Okay, Barcelona with Maradona. I thought that was a melee. Yes, that was a melee. Welsh Techie's in the house still. Congrats on having Ashley on yesterday. I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch as he made me so mad, firing his mouth off about the fans. So I just kept clear. It was a fair conversation. And I get it. So, but I appreciate you giving it possible shot. Well, can't win them all. But I thought he did a good job. Came into this. We had rotating people on. That wasn't expected. You know how we like to do here. I like to do live shows and keep it nice, loose, fun, fast. Produce a great show for people. So they come in, they get what they want, they get out, and have different opinions on, which is great. So awesome. Eric Cole says, I think the gaffer's doing a great job. I think Parkinson's doing a fantastic job. Fantastic job. Mary's in the house. How you doing, Mary? One of our new local pundit members. Thank you so much. Morning, everyone. Thanks, Josh, for having Ashley on yesterday. Great talk. See, there you go. You're welcome. Happy to do that. And he had some great questions, too. I was hoping to see the kid with the 5-1 prediction yesterday. That was Charlie, I believe. That's fine. Didn't have him on, which is fine. Oh, sorry, the damn ads. Nothing I can do about it. I have ads, too, when I watch YouTube. Trust me, I get it. I skip right through them. Apologies. Helps the show out too. Just FYI, we need to appreciate Palmer and Merritt. They're doing the job. They are doing a good job. Yes, they are, and they are doing a great job. Kim says, Ollie and Jack both know they could lose their starting job at any moment. Fall might get a start at the cup game. I think so too. I'm interested to see what Fall has in him. We're going to talk about Fall next in a second. And I thought Ashley was very thoughtful and chill. Well played. Thank you very much. I know. Listen, I said I'd go on his show too. I said I was going. I think the craziest thing he said to me was that he didn't think we had enough. There was enough to do a show every day. It's like consistent. Here we are. This is how you do it. Consistency, and this is how we're here for our community. I still think Mullen should start when match fit. Well, Neil, he's got to earn it back. I don't think you're wrong, but he's got to earn it back. And think about the man management, right? Think about JM, who's playing well, scoring, running, pressing. Think about how that would mess up just not mess up the dressing room, but he's 29 years old. He's a Golden Boot winner for Peterborough a couple years ago. He has something about him. And if he says, "Hey, you're just out of the squad," I think that's not good. But I hear what you're saying, and he is a great player. Palmer's a great player, but we have to do on merit. It's like you can't just swipe someone aside. That's why you look at the entire squad. There's only one player that's in there that's come in. It's Dobson who's come in. And right now we don't have an update on Cannon yet, but I'm assuming that Cannon's probably not going to start this weekend against Shrewsbury. You'll see Rathbone in there. Watch. So these things will happen. You got to earn the spots. There'll be injuries. Things will happen. So fair play on that. Ad blocks, and it takes all the ads away. There you go. Josh, have you gone to Fearless and Devotion? Have you gone on Fearless and Devotion yet? You'd be great at. Nope. Those guys, Fearless and Devotion and FID, I don't even think they know who I am. Honestly, I really don't. Which is fine. I think they do a great job. And I doubt they even know who I am. But thank you. And I think it's great. There's not enough daily Peterborough show team. Well, there you go. Before we move on to this, I don't think dropping Marriott just for Moles to get the game time isn't a good strategy. I think Marriott needs consistent game time, at least 60 minutes. Let's say once he scores, you sub him off for Moles. I love that. We'll do that in EAFC. By the way, did you see that the team got scanned in EAFC? Pumped for that. Those of you, there you go. Pumped for that one too. FID and Rob Ryan Red, neat Josh over there. I would love to listen to you talk for an hour, mate. I swear to God, I guarantee they have no idea who I am. But I would love to go on. Love to. I love it. And you know what? They're doing a fantastic job. Okay. Let's talk about this. Okay. This was up yesterday too, talking about Parkinson, bringing up Mo Fall. Just briefly here. This came out on September 2nd, which is yesterday. Mo Fall joined Wrexham and 3 strikers went out left on loan. Like I said, I think the hardest one to get out was Dalby. Mo Fall's in. Parkinson revealed why he wanted to bring a young striker in during the transfer window and allowed Sam Dalby to leave once Mo Fall arrived at the racecourse. Key words here: once Mo Fall arrived, and he let Dalby leave, which is great. He went up north, went to Scotland. It's all about the frontman on it was all about the frontman on deadline day. Gambian-born Fall became the 8th new signing of the summer, with the 21-year-old joining Wrexham from West Bromwich Albion for an undisclosed fee. Some are saying 500K. I'm not sure. Pending a contract through June of 27 with an option for the year. Fall, who made his professional debut against the Baggies, blah, blah, I don't care about that. Parkinson allowed attacking trio Dalby, Jake Bickerstaff, and Billy Waters to go out on loan after Fall was an unused sub on Saturday's brilliant 2-0 win against Peterborough, blah, blah, blah. Okay, there you go. I'm very pleased to get Mo, said Parkinson. We looked at the age range of our strikers, and we felt if we can get a bit younger, one in to add, then we got to let Dalbs, Bickers, and Billy go. That'd be a nice fit. Right. Subtraction by addition. Or addition by subtraction? No. Subtraction by addition. There you go. Subtraction by addition. Mo's a good player, says Parkinson. He's got a lot of talent, and he's someone who can grow with the club. Fantastic. Going into Dalby stuff. Dalby has signed for newly promoted Scottish Premier League side, Dundee United, on a season-long loan. I doubt he'll be back, by the way. The 24-year-old made 91 appearances for Wrexham since signing from Southend United at summer of 22, scoring 13 goals to help the Reds secure back-to-back promotions. He played twice this season, making one start and one substitute appearance. The writing was on the wall for this young man, and I wish him the best of luck. And he'll probably do fine, but not for what we need in our league right now. Parkinson said. When Fall joined the Reds, Parkinson said it was only fair for that Dalby was given the chance to go and get first-team football elsewhere. That's what I love about this club and about him. I always said to Dobbs that if we did get a player in, we would let him go because like I said with Jordan Davies, who's out injured for the next 3 months, unfortunately, you can only be that good lad around the building for so long when you're not getting game time. That makes a lot of sense. So he's saying like you can only be happy until you're not. Hey, really appreciate going out and training and everything, but you want to get on the pitch. They're professional athletes. They want to play. They want to play. And honestly, the fact that Parkinson and Parkin and everyone knows that, they're not immune to it. Great, go play. That's great. But it helps out both people, both sides, people and the club. Dalby has been great for us, he says. He's been a great member of the squad, but it is an opportunity now, and I'm looking forward to seeing him take it at Dundee United. So wish him farewell to him. Bickerstaff and Waters have headed out in temporary spells until January in the National League with Actingham and Halifax Town. Neither feature played it. Yeah, we knew this was going to happen here. Waters, okay. Yeah, we knew those guys were going to go out. The writing was on the wall there. But Mo Fall has a big future if he wants it here. And, the boys going out, all three of them, and bringing Mo in, I think is great. So, and it allows us to also have, some competition for the strikers there too. And we'll talk about this here in a second. Okay, kicking their heels. We're going to get to that one in a minute, but we got to get to some of the things here. Okay. Team got scanned, but the stadium meet isn't going to be there. I know. Yes, that's for the EFC. Team got scanned, but the stadium, and maybe not even Mullen. We can make it happen, says Mary. Hype train, choo choo. Mullen might play and start the cup game. What'd you do? Mullen and Fall? That'd be a good combo. I don't think Mullen, maybe he's got 60 minutes in it. I don't know. Yeah, Mullen, Fall, and team. There you go. Interested to read today that Wrexham spent 1.4 M's on the transfer window. Birmingham spent 30 million. Peterborough spent 2.3. Techie's with it. I think our average is 6.8. Is that right? The average budget is 6.8, and I think we're like 6.3 or something like that. So it's not like we went crazy. I love what we did in this transfer window. I love the fact that Birmingham went out there and dropped a nut on the 15 million they spent on what the hell's his name? Scott, whatever the hell his name is. Scott, who gives a shit? That guy. Go spend it. It just puts a bigger target on their back. And great. Long may them. I hope their success this doesn't get away to our success. Take all the attention off of us. Go ahead. Take it. Go ahead. Take it. We don't want it. I don't want it. Let's just go about our business. Stay there. Stay focused. Put the blinders on and keep moving forward. That's what I want. Interesting pairing there. That would be two. And hot take coming in. There's a hot take coming in from Mary. I kind of want to see Mo before I see Mullen start. Ooh, it's a hot take by Mary. And what is your thumbnail, by the way, Mary? How tall is Mo Fall again? He's 6'5". Mo is 6'5". Liam Yu, Shrewsbury score predictions. A little early for that, Liam. We do that later on in the week, but it's got to be as long as we don't. I'll give it to you this, Liam. Early on, if we don't sit back and we don't just kind of highs and lows, and we don't think we're going to go in there and roll it, we'll be fine. We just play our game and we'll be fine. So we'll cover that throughout the week. Liam Yu, great to have you in. Thanks. Are you new? Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, please. We are here every day. Smart transfer versus cash spending spree. Absolutely. Okay. All righty then. A lot going on here. What happened here? What is going on? Don't do that. What is going on here? It's Anne Hathaway from Princess Diaries, whom, by the way, is a huge Arsenal fan. Yeah, I know. She just did that show with the handsome guy, the handsome English guy that my wife we saw yesterday. Did we see him yesterday in the pool? And she clocked him in the pool yesterday. Whoever that guy was that she just did the movie with, we saw him yesterday at the pool. Okay, I'll do Kelly here before we talk about this next article. Hey, Josh, it's addition by subtraction. Thank you. It means by removing unnecessary aspects from a situation, you can actually create space for positive growth or improvement. There you go. Done. There we go. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? addition by subtraction? I thought I did. But Kelly, thank you. Hope you're well. And good questions yesterday. Aaron, hey, everybody. How you doing, Aaron? Good to see you. Okay, let's get into it a little bit here. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. No senior Wrexham players are left kicking their heels. What is this going on? This is yesterday. Remember, we didn't do a news and update show yesterday because we had Ashley on from Up the Poshcast. There we go. No senior players will be left kicking their heels when Wrexham's squad for the first half of the League One season is submitted to the Football League, and Parkinson is pleased with the group of players he has assembled. The club is in the third tier and limited to 22-man squad, which is absolutely bonkers. Although the number does not include goalkeepers or players who are under the age of 21 at the start of the calendar year. Parkinson, who made 8 new signings during the transfer window, and more than 22 senior outfield players on the books in the days of running up to December transfer window, closing on Friday. Okay, here we go. They went out. Seb, Mofal. Okay, 3 strikers: Sam Dalby, Jake Bickerstaff, and Blady Waters went out on loan, as we know, and 2 arrivals: Seb Ravant and Mofal turned 21 this year and aren't included in the list. Yes, it means Parkinson has 21 outfield players over the age of 21 and even has room to add 1 more person. It can only be a free agent to the group. Is it Josh Adam? Is it someone else we don't know? Josh Adam is only 20 years old, so we won't even go against that too. Can we add 2 more? I don't know. I mean, what's going on? He goes on to say, Mo doesn't count to the 22 and Seb doesn't count, so that is good, said Parkinson. We're getting a nice age range in the squad now, and I'm pleased with that. The transfer window is always a difficult one because you miss out on one and you can get some in. But I'm very pleased with the people we have brought in the building to carry on this Wrexham story. Fantastic. The exciting lads are doing great, and the ones who have got the shirts, but there is good competition. And when the game comes thick and fast in the weeks to come, we will make changes. He's not. I'm assuming that we're going to have to do some changes. I'd like, people have the shirts now, have them on merit, and they've earned it. What he's saying is, with injuries, with games coming, people are going to need rest. There's an age range in there. Obviously, Fletcher can't start every game. Stuff like that. So you have to swap people out. So things are coming. Injuries happen, as we just talked about. Cannon getting an injury. Once we get an update on Cannon, we'll bring that to you. Ollie Rathbone came on at Peterborough and was outstanding. So we know we have got a really great player to step in. Yeah, Rathbone, I think we paid $375,000 for him. Has great League One experience, if not in championship experience as well. He's going to be playing. He'll start this weekend. Watch, and he'll be rallying to go. He looked good, but he did come on. Great head of lettuce on him too. We are really enjoying work with the group, and there is more to come from us. So here's the list of the outfield players over 21: Ryan Barnett, Luke Bolton, Billy Boyle, Lewis Brunt, Andy Cannon, Max Clearworth, George Dobson, George Evans, Anthony Ford, who I'm surprised stayed, Stephen Fletcher, James Jones, Elliot Lee, Jack Marriott, James McLean, Jacob Bendy, made the list. All right, that was on me. Paul Mullen, Owen O'Connell, Thomas O'Connor, Ollie Lee, and Ollie Rathbone, and Dan Scarr. That's a great list. That's a great list of players over 21. Now add in the players like Seb and add in Mo. Maybe 1 more. We have a space open. Remember, he did this last year and he brought someone in. Was it Fletch that he brought in late? Or was it Macca? One of the two. So he's clever manager, knows the league very well. The Stansfield signing puts pressure on other teams, so it also gets nuts in future years. Yeah, I think that's just, I don't say it's a one-off, but that's just a bullshit signing. Let him have him. I don't care. Good to see you, Kim. Also, Vincente's in the house. How are you, Vincente? And how are you? Good to see you. Hope you're well. I wonder if you're traveling. Hey, Rotherham is here. Oh, God, here we go. Now I get it. I'm talking about Aaron. Theo James, the man who makes all the other men have low self-esteem, laugh out loud. No, it's not Theo James. What the hell's the movie? All right, do I? Someone go look. All right, am I going to have to do this? Hold on. I'm going to do it live. All right, why am I doing it there? Yeah, all right, here we go. I'll do it here. This is why this guy. Anne Hathaway's a good actress, by the way. Come on. Go do it live. Yeah, where is it? This dude. The idea of you. What the hell's his name? This dude. Nicholas. Yeah. This kid right here. Sorry, we're totally getting off topic here. I don't care. This dude right here. There we go. And there we go. So that there you go. For all you people out there. Hey, Vincent and Aaron, good to see you. Hey, Nick. I have to do it live. Absolutely. Okay, let's get back to football here. No one wants to hear about that. All right, another one here from our guy. Summer signings can continue the Wrexham story. This is a couple days ago, so it might be a little bit dated, but Phil Parkinson believes that the summer transfer windows signings can help continue the Wrexham story. The Red Dragons brought in Mo Fall, Ollie Rathbone, Dan Scarr, Lewis Brunt, George Stopson, Sever Vaughn, Callum Burton, Arthur Okonkwo, and in the transfer market. And Parkinson went on to say the transfer window is always difficult because you miss out on some and some you get. This is kind of a retread. He said, I'm pleased with the people, but we'll have to make sure. Yeah, this is a retread. Why are they retreading the same article? What's wrong with you guys? That's insane. Okay. So, all right, that's a quick news and update for the day. We are having the That's a Wrap show tonight. I believe that's what we're going to do. We pushed it from last night. Again, I had some things going on with Banks. I had to get him ready for the for the vet today, so he's at the vet. So we screwed that up. Also, it was a holiday yesterday too. We'll make it up tonight. News and update show. Apparently, Ken can't make it again. He's got another event, so it's going to be me, Aaron, and Aaron and Patty. We'll be doing that at 5 p.m. That's already up there. So if anything breaks, we will be there. Just posted the best goal difference across the league in Discord. Yes, if you're not in the Discord, go check out the Discord. There you go. Thank you very much. Sending good vibes to Banksy. Yes, he should be okay. He's got some tummy issues, so we got to figure that out. I read somewhere that Mo Fall's fee was $590,000, Rathbone $500,000, and others. It's hard to see these players sitting on the bench. It's a good problem to have, but it's still a problem. Yes, it's a good problem to have. Let's honestly keep winning, Kelly. Let's have that problem. I love it. So ready for Sheldon stats. Oh, Shell bringing stats. We moved the Shell fast, so we'll see. We'll get some of the stats in there, but it's more like a Sports Center show. So it'll be a quick one. Bang. Do some commentary on the goals and everything. So there you go. But it is good. I love Sheldon stats as well. Fun hearing the posh guy somehow still think he has the better team. Fan is short for fanatic. Blue Coach. I give him full on respect for coming on. And I didn't like that people are attacking him on a personal level, on social media. I don't go for that. So I want to let everyone know that, like, hey, we can all have conversations, disagree, and it's great. So we never want to take it that level. But it seemed like a nice dude. Go support this club. I like it too. He even admitted that he was a Nottingham Forest fan for a little bit too. So I think that's awesome. So there we go. Banksy, yes, Banksy. I know. Shout out to Banksy. We'll get him back later on today. And last one here, Wrexham is third behind Arsenal and Man City. Ooh, there we go. Is that for goal difference across Discord? Yeah, we're playing really well. Long may it continue. All right, I'll see everyone at 5 o'clock tonight for the That's a Wrap show. New thumbnails are coming, FYI. I talked to my guy this morning, which is going to be fun. They'll all be new colors and things like that, which is great. So smash a like on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't. Share with everybody. This is I could probably say this with pretty good confidence now, the largest Wrexham AFC show based in the United States. There are bigger ones, but based in the United States, which is great. So come to us. We're here. It's been a lot of fun, and thanks all very much. So on that bombshell, I will see you all soon.